have some more heavy content for you. Today, I want to talk about hurt. Hurt. Today, I want to talk about hurt. Let's get into it.
Living for weekends, wishing I could take a break from this world. Running on a hamster wheel, but searching for something I can't feel. I just wanna be a lost girl and fly. Take a breath, feel my wings spread.
I started looking at this program today called Black Love. And on the program, you have couples that are famous in some way with their mates, and they're talking about their love. They're talking about how they fell in love. They're talking about, well, in the first episode that I saw was, because I went back to season 3, the earliest season that I could get, and I started watching. So in the first season, the first episode that I saw, they were talking about their love, how they met, all the good things about how they met, how they courted each other. And I was feeling really good about all the couples after they got done talking about how good it was and how they met, and again how they fell in love and did all of these things to woo each other. The next episode, they talked about their problems. They talked about the things that happened behind closed doors. Some had filed for divorce. Some of them had addictions and different issues that they had to go through with their mate, and it was hurtful. I'm being a married woman. I've been married over 20 years. I've been with the same man over 20 years. We were married 17 or 18 years. And inside of a marriage, there is a lot of hurt. Hurt is different inside of a marriage to me than it is outside. To me, everything inside of a marriage is extreme. So the good times feel like the best time you ever had in your life, and the bad times feel like the worst times that you'll ever experience. That's the way I describe it. With these couples, they were dealing with addiction, they were dealing with adultery, they were dealing with a lot of things that people normally hear about inside of broken marriages. But yet and still, they were still sitting next to each other on the couch, speaking to an audience about how they made it. And I didn't even hear anybody use the word hurt. But when I was listening, that's the word that came to me. Hurt. The word hurt came to me. And it started making me think about how I deal with hurt. Everybody, I'm not vulnerable to everybody and everything. So everything doesn't hurt me. And everyone can't hurt me. But society, I've learned, can. Certain things that are happening in our society, especially to black people, I don't care how light-skinned I am skinned. I am an African American woman. My mother is an African American woman, and my father is an African American man. So I get asked all the time, "What are you?" I'm black. I'm black. So I am affected by things that happen in our society. I can be hurt. I was hurt by what happened to George Floyd. I'm hurt by a lot of every one of the trial. I am hurt by every one of the deaths that have been caused by police officers. Whether it was Michael Brown, Philando Castile, George Floyd, any and every last one of them, I am hurt by. I am hurt by certain things I hear in the news regarding our Black people, but not just us. I'm hurt by a lot of different injustices that that happen in our world. I just file things away. I think I compartmentalize, as they say. I put things in their proper perspective, and I deal with it. If some of it needs to be swallowed, some of it needs to be addressed. Some of it needs to be ignored. I just move on and act like nothing ever happened. So, in thinking about these people, and they were pouring out they were pouring out their hearts to each other and to the screen, and they were talking about hurt. They were talking about how they dealt with hurt inside of their relationships. Sometimes they had to have space from that person that was doing the hurting. How do you handle hurt? Is it healthy? Is your way healthy for you? I described some ways without getting into too much detail of how I handle hurt. How do you handle hurt? Is it causing anger to be stored up in you for that person or for society as a whole? I think that I have to start examining even more how I handle hurt, how I handle offense. And one more thing before I go, I did look up, because y'all know I love words. If you don't know, you will know that I love a vocabulary. And so I looked up the Bible definition for the word hurt, and it blew my mind. The one definition that stuck out to me for the word hurt was stripes. Every time I hurt somebody, I am putting a stripe on them. Every time I'm hurt by something or someone, that is a stripe. Then I start thinking about, by Jesus' stripes, I am healed. Jesus was hurt for me. By Jesus' stripes, I am healed. How do you deal with hurt? Are you harboring hurt inside of you? And because I believe that hurt turns into other things. I believe that hurt turns into anger. I believe that hurt can turn into depression. I believe that hurt can actually cause physical harm to your body if it is not being dealt with properly. So, with that said, examine how you deal with hurt. Hang in here with me. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my videos on YouTube. Like and follow me on Facebook and on Instagram. Thank you for your ear. Auntie Shani out of here. Okay, bye. I want to come on and do a quick video. Be consistent. This woman's works. Test. Can you hear the music in my background?